I'm gonna invite her up actually.
I knew I didn't know my diabetes anymore because it was causing my eyesight to go bad.
I'm gonna invite her up actually.
My diabetes anymore because it was causing my eyesight to go bad.
For my patients, getting on Dexcom G7 is the biggest eye opener they've ever had.
I invited you up just so the way you know.
The small wearable sends my glucose numbers right to my phone or my receiver. With just a glance, I can see if I'm going high, low, or steady, so I can make quick decisions in the moment.
Now I'm a superstar. My A1C is 5.7.
My A1C has never been lower.
No other CGM system is more affordable for Medicare patients.
Oh, okay.
Dexcom G7. Don't wait. Call now and talk to a real person.
Ring in the new year with a kitchen designed to wow. It's the perfect time to explore our quality kitchen cabinet collections to find the well-crafted style you want. Because for a limited time only, you can get the kitchen of your dreams with
Actually,
0%
I'm gonna do
APR
this.
for 48 months. We'll even help you bring your vision to life with a fully. You can get the kitchen of your dreams. Help you bring your vision to life with a free 3D design consultation. Hurry, offer ends soon. Only at Cabinets to Go. Designed to wow.
Ceravital Advanced has been such a game changer for me. Ceravital Advanced reduces wrinkles and promotes weight loss. My skin looks healthier. I literally shed a few pounds. Advanced has been such a game changer. My skin looks healthier the first couple of weeks. Start your risk-free trial at ceravital.com.
This is Fresh Bet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises.
Free trial at ceravital.com.
Here, there are no fillers, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
Where it isn't taken apart like
Recipes packed with fresh meat and fresh food belongs in every
years. But with his new teeth and affordable dentures and implants, that crunch he's been dreaming about, it's back. Affordable dentures and implant years. But with his new that crunch he's been dreaming of and implants. That's what we did.
Working year into Trump's second term, as tensions flare around the globe, what's the administration's plan to control the chaos? Shannon has the latest on the next sponsor. As tensions flare around the globe, next Fox News Sunday.
I'm not letting relapsing MS disrupt my life. My treatment choice? Boom. That's Kesimpta. It's proven to reduce relapses and slow disability progression. Plus, it's the only B-cell treatment I can take home.
Or take with me. Boom. That's Kesimpta.
No free treatment proven to reduce relapses and slow.
Or take with me. Boom.
With steroids or infusion drinks. It's an auto-injector pen that's just flexible.
Don't take if you've had an allergic or life-threatening reaction to Kesimpta or have hepatitis.
Steroids or infusion drinks. It's an
reaction to Kesimpta or have hepatitis B. You'll be tested for Hep B before treatment as a quick return. Serious side effects include infections and PML, a rare brain infection can occur and may be fatal or cause severe as a quick return. Serious side effect or cause severe disability. Tell your doctor about your medical history, including liver problems, plans for vaccines, and pregnancy. It's not known if it will harm your unborn baby. You'll be monitored for a decrease in certain antibodies and liver function, as it may cause liver damage. Most common side effects are upper respiratory infection, headache, and injection reactions, including swelling, itching, pain, skin redness, fever, headache, muscle pain, chills, and tiredness.
Ask your doctor about Kesimpta. Boom.
Spectrum is connected to everything. Built by Internet and is what we use with all the time. And Spectrum One seamlessly combines 5G and fiber-powered internet with the fastest wireless speeds. That's one of the reasons Spectrum is the fastest growing mobile provider. Spectrum One is only the seamless connection you love at home, everywhere you go. It's only everything. Activate your included mobile line today at no cost.
All right, in the Big Apple with Monda. In charge, white homeowners may be targeted. Newly unearthed video of this housing czar, Sia Weaver, shows in charge white homeowner. Newly unearthed video of this housing shows her trashing white homeowners back in 2021.
It's just like this challenging dynamic that white middle-class homeowners are a huge problem for a preventive justice movement. So unless you can undermine the institution of homeownership and like seek to provide stability in other ways, I don't know. It's a really difficult organizing situation we find ourselves in.
And in 2019, she concluded that private property, including and a kind of
Organizing situation we find ourselves in.
she concluded that private property, especially home ownership, is a weapon of white supremacy, masquerading as wealth-building public policy. Well, I wonder how she feels about her mom reportedly owning a $1.6 million home. Very white supremacy. Now remember, this is the same administration that wants to tax white neighborhoods more than black neighborhoods. White neighborhoods more than destroy home ownership. Here to discuss is Vicky Palladino, New York City Councilwoman. Councilwoman, thank you for joining us tonight. Any of your constituents ready to destroy home ownership? Councilwoman, thank you for joining us tonight. Any to give up their houses, give us her feelings on whose housings are?
Absolutely not.
Give up their houses, give us
Absolutely not. Nobody's giving up anything. Not without a fight. Look, this has been a C. Weaver story now. She is embedded in everybody's brain. You are not going to take away what is our legal right as American citizens to own private property. You know, Zoe's got to make up his mind. Are we actually part of the United States of America if we're going to follow the Constitution? Or is he going to exist in his own little world? But the fact is, the people that he is appointing is extremely dangerous to our way of life, as you pointed out in your introduction. And she has now been created. She was brought to the city council back in 2021 by Jamani Williams. But she could not pass the vetting process of the city council. So what this guy did here, the mayor, he created a department around her to get the tenants all together, and they're calling it tenants justice. Tenants justice against homeowners. The whole thing is very real and very insane. So now we're facing tenants justice against the insane. So now we're facing
Hello.
She's at the helm of a department all to herself. We know what Zolan is planning to do. He wants to seize private property. There's absolutely no getting around that. It's absolutely what it is. And to blame it on white supremacy, and look at her. She's as white as a daisy, isn't she?
Yeah, and let me just say that this is not socialism, okay? This is communism. I think we need to stop saying, oh, this is socialism, this is kind of progressive. This is the communist playbook to eventually get to a point where you must seize private property, and it's always for the greater good. You know, in the Soviet Unionist playbook, you must seize. Union, it was for the betterment of the motherland, for the proletariat, and now it's cloaked in other language. Maybe Union, it was for the proletariat, racism. But you know, when they say rent control, here's what they really mean. I want everyone to watch this.
And we decided that fighting for rent control was a strategic and critical first step in the fight for full social housing. The idea is that we could weaken the entire industry at once through a strong rent control campaign, and that would strengthen our ability to do things like fight for social housing.
She looks like she belongs out in Minneapolis at one of those anti-ice rails.
Do things like fight for
Minneapolis at one of those anti-ice rails. Councilwoman. But what happens to middle-class homeowners in New York City if this agenda moves forward? What happens?
Well, I think what they're going to first start to do is come after people who have one and two, not one family houses, 2 and 3 family houses. Some people have small buildings, 4 family houses. Those are the people that they're going to go after. They're going to start with the building department. And what they're going to start to do is they're going to start to inspect these buildings. They're going to build up fines that are going to amount to tens, 20s, 50s, hundreds of thousands of dollars, to the point where the landlord is the enemy. The landlord can no longer afford, because let's remember, we're talking about stop the rent stabilization, freezing rents. Where's the income coming from. It's a form of attack of thought, because let's remember realization, pleasing, and then once they build up a certain amount of fines, they're going to come after the homeowner, and through that process, repossess the property. The banks will then own the property. Now, we've been talking about this, Laura, here in New York for like the last couple of years. And so to actually see a mayor become this communist, become mayor, and in New York for like the last become this and actually put this into action is terrifying for every single New Yorker.
Well, I should say everyone to go to my X account because he just lost a big battle.
It's terrifying.
Well, I should say everyone in a big battle to stop the transfer of 5,000 apartments to a new landlord. They paid a fine, but so he lost a bid to stop that of 5,000 apartments. Landlord, they fixed those 5,000 units from being
Hello.
from being sold. So we'll continue to follow that story. Councilman, thank you very much. And an update to attract those 5,000 units from being. We'll continue to follow that story. Council update to a tragic story we brought you earlier in the week. A Department of Transportation source is telling the Ingram Angle tonight that a major investigation is underway into the killing of a 29-year-old Robert Pearson, allegedly by an illegal alien truck driver. Kamal Preet Singh is his name. He illegally crossed the border in 2023, received his commercial driver's license from California. Great job, Gavin. The driving school that taught him and the trucking company he worked for is also under a DOT investigation. There's a very big concern that the trucking company may be something called a chameleon carrier. Our source describes this as a shady company that swaps info to hide possible safety violations. And a lot of you were upset when you heard that Robert's family was having trouble getting legal representation. Possible safety violations. Family was having trouble getting legal representation.
We're running into problems of finding a lawyer that's willing to take the case and wanting to put up a fight.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but are you saying your family is unable to get legal representation in this case?
Correct. They reached out to multiple law firms, multiple lawyers. They have friends of lawyers that have been trying to reach out to find someone willing to take the case, and they keep running into dead ends. Sorry, we don't cover that in our firm, and there's no recommendations given.
Well, I have great news on that front. The Ingram Angle will get results because Jen is now talking with multiple attorneys who are willing to take her family's case. We'll continue to stay on this and bring you any updates as we get them. And coming up, why is Canada now sucking up to the CCP? Why is Canada CCP?
Hello, I'm Franklin Graham. As we approach this new year, we see a lot of difficulty out there. The violence on the street, dumb, evil. And it's not just, as we approach this new year, we see a lot of different street, dumb, evil. And it's not just here, but it's around the world, and it seems like everything's getting ready to implode. Well, I can tell you right now, our world needs peace, and we need God's peace. And God's peace comes to faith in His Son, Jesus Christ. That's right, Jesus Christ. He came from heaven to this earth to take our sins. He died and shed His blood on the cross for our sins. He was buried. On the third day, God raised to life. If you've never trusted Him as your Savior, you can do that right now. Just pray this prayer with me. Just say, God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I believe that Jesus Christ is your Son, your Savior. You can do that right. God, I'm a sinner. I'm sorry. I'd like to trust Him as my Savior right now. And I want to follow Him as my Lord forever. Amen. If you prayed that prayer, call that number right now that's on the screen. We have some folks that would like to speak with you, pray with you, but call that number on the screen. God bless you.
Science didn't stop at
On the screen. God bless you.
diet and exercise.
Hello.
Super Beats by Human delivers blood pressure support with clinically researched ingredients. Exercise.
Hello.
Clinically researched ingredients.
Every time that they hear my fucking voice. Hi, Tay.
This is keratin debris, Renal fungus.
Hi, Tay.
Fungus gel cleans out fungus by removing keratin debris. Using Nonix, 90% of nails improve. Get clinically proven results.
How are you?
Grows. Nonix nail gel keratin debris. Using Nonix how effective. It's money.
I haven't heard from you in a while.
When I'm congested, I can't breathe. I can't sleep. That's why I love it. Powered suction gives me the power to remove congestion fast by flushing out germs, mucus, bacteria, and viruses in like 30 seconds. I can feel the results. Get #1 doctor recommended Navage.
Why are so many people buying a toothpaste that is so expensive? Because Dr. Wolf's Bionic is the only toothpaste with 20% hydroxyapatite that brushes on the enamel surface. Poor oral health is way more expensive. Dr. Wolf's Bionic, available at Amazon.
No way this all fits.
Watch me.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree.
They only make floor liners.
Really, Gary? Really, Gary? Who do you think made the seat protector, the deflectors, no drama class,
And the cup foam.
and I just ordered WeatherTech's newest products.
Hitch Basket makes for easy loading of heavy and bulky gear and increased storage capacity with a roof basket up top.
Hello, the other Tay.
At WT.com.
Don't kill your dog.
Hey, Dr. Marty.
Storage capacity with a roof basket
Other Tay.
at WT.com.
Way back.
What's wrong with this?
Let's check it out. It's
Twinkles.
processed. And Dr. Marty, we freeze-dried premium meats. Way back.
What's wrong with this?
Let's check
Twinkles.
these. They're processed. And Dr. Fruit and vegetables. And they're gonna love it.
Dry eye relief isn't just a feeling.
Love it.
It's a science.
Twinkles, you should request up.
Has oxalates. A unique blend of the 5 vital electrolytes found in natural tears. Oxalates. Tears. All working together to support hydration. For a feeling no other drop can give. Give your eyes the first of long-lasting relief with TheraTears Dry Eye Therapy. Science backed.
I can for the time being.
How are you?
At work.
Oh.
Yep, that's why I said I can for the time being. But, yep. How was your day, Tay? I totally fell asleep on your live earlier, so I completely missed a lot.
Oh. Alright, hold on.
I totally fell asleep on your lot.
Oh. Alright, hold on.
That's good to hear.
Alright, hold on.
That's good to hear. Guess what, Tay? Guess what, Tay?
That's why doctors suggest every family needs emergency medical kit. Your medical emergency kit is filled with essential prescriptions. It includes antibiotics like generic Z-Pack to get home faster, amoxicillin for pneumonia, strep throat, ear infections, plus prescriptions for nausea and UTIs and even ivermectin. It's easy. Just match your symptoms.
Hold on, give her 1 second.
Or call the telemedicine doctor standing by.
What the actual fuck?
Yep.
I haven't heard you say anything. Anyway, Miss Candy is good. She's in doing her breathing treatment right now. And I'm about to change my shirt so I can do the dishes because I won't do dishes in a long sleeve shirt. So while she's doing her breathing treatment, I'll change my shirt in the kitchen. But I get a 3-day weekend this weekend, Tay. I don't have to be up early Monday. Kiddo doesn't have school Monday because of Martin Luther King Day. I don't know if you guys recognized it. Oh yes, baby, I'll take it off for you.
Oh. Yeah.
He's working on it, but she, climate, trade, global governance, something called people-to-people ties.
I don't know what to do with that information.
The fourth pillar of our
Like I said, we'll call later, and me and you will talk about it off of here.
Yep.
I mean, you know what I think, but until there's proof shown. Hey, Stace.
Politicians and candidates ever seen. Okay. Think about that for a second. China tracks every citizen's movement. There's no freedom of speech, no freedom of press. But then again, look what's happening in Canada. You criticize people the wrong way in Canada, you can find yourself being prosecuted. So maybe they have more.
There you go, Tay. Hey, tell you trust. I'm turning lesbian for Tay.
Goal there is to kill our auto manufacturing by letting BYD and all these cheapo Chinese crap cars come into Canada. And it's all
And my other account got banned.
Oh, Jesus.
All because of what I read.
The security landscape
Because of what I read.
the security landscape continues to change. And in a world that's more dangerous and divided, we face many threats. That's the reality.
Hey.
I'll refer to my previous answer.
Oh my God, the man is such an embarrassment. It's so embarrassing. Here to react, Gordon Shane, Gates Donuts, and Senior Bella.
Hey.
If you want, you can come up.
Here to react, Gordon Shane, Gates Donuts.
Hey.
If you want, you can come up. I don't care. I'm allowing the people who I think I should trust up here. Speaking of that, I mean, who? Well, actually, no. I'm not gonna remove her. No, I'm not gonna remove her.
Sorry, later when I get off work, I need to call you. Will you be available in like a little bit? Yes, you. Probably I'd say within the next or in about an hour. Cause she's getting ready to go to bed now. Trust, you want in on that phone call as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You okay?
Bing bong, the witch is dead. Yeah, I should be free. I'm going to the I'm gonna have him take me in because my chest is really hurting and I can taste blood. So.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh?
Nope. You know that's no good.
Like.
Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna mute while I'm doing the dishes so it's not too overpowering.
You're good. I have to get stuff. So when I get done, I'll join. I'm gonna have him drive home because I can't.
All right. Well, take care of yourself.
I will. Just call me when you guys are ready.
All right, we'll do.
All right, bye.
Bye. So, does anybody have any haunted locations that they want to discuss tonight?
You know, you say haunted locations. Wait, you gotta say knock knock because I just told you she's in bed. It's funny that you say that because I just walk into a house that has no lights on. Friends like, anybody got some haunted stuff that they want to? Oh yeah, trash bags. I got heavy duty ones for you.
That's fine. I don't.
Because I looked up one in Ohio.
Get rid of that TV too?
No, we're keeping that one.
What trust?
I looked one up in Ohio.
Ooh.
It's Ohio boasts several haunted bridges, with Crybaby Bridge being the most famous, appearing in the various locations like Salem, Kirtland, tied to legend of drowned babies and ghostly cries, while other notable spots include the haunted Jeremiah Morrow Bridge.
CIDP is no longer a part. That's true. But I take this for hydrolysis self-injection.
Same. It's the first major innovation in CIDP treatment in over 30 years.
And while I still have CIDP, I have a chance to live vividly.
Bifidobacterium has been proven to significantly reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
And I can treat my CIDP with a once-weekly injection in about 30 seconds.
Hi, Angel Eyes.
Increased infection risk can cause serious allergic or infusion or injection-related reactions. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, fever, recent or planned vaccinations, allergy history, or kidney problems. The most common side effects include respiratory and urinary tract infections, headache, and injection site reactions.
I'm hitting the fairways with the belt.
I'm hitting the road with my number one. That's how we live vividly.
Bifidobacterium and Trulo. Ask your neurologist about Bifidobacterium and Trulo for self-injection. Rare it isn't taken quite long years. But with this new team from Affordable Drinking,
I'm not fake, man.
it's back. Affordable Ventures and Implants. That's what we do. Saturday on Fox. After defunding the defending chairs, Christian McCaffrey gets that money split against Sam Donald and the top Saturday at 7:30. Fox. Drive time makes it easy to buy coffee. We've got thousands of cars under 15 grand.
I can change my life.
Never had this come out.
I'm making my own deal on all these cars.
This is the commercial. Go to realtor.drivetime.com. The Democrats' midterm strategy as politicians lay the groundwork inside election issues and which seats hang in the balance. James Carville previews what's ahead on Saturday in America.
Oh my God! Here I was talking. Oh my God! Here I was talking to Angel, and I was muted. I was muted. At this point. But Angel, I want you to know I've never heard anything bad. Other than, like, and I wouldn't even say what I did here was bad. What I've heard is nothing different than what you have ever said when I'm in lives.
I just want to know if my cousin sent the video.
I mean, I'm not in every single live, but I've never heard anything bad from that person. So I just want you to know that. I didn't want to say anything earlier because I wasn't trying to get involved in that. But I've never heard anything bad said about you from that person. And I'm not saying that because I'm friends with her. I'm saying that, or that person, I'm saying that because it's the honest truth.
You haven't gotten.
Or that person, I'm saying that because
You haven't gotten anything. Dude, I'm sorry. I love my cousin, but sometimes I feel like she's just trying to stir shit up.
that's exactly how I felt, and that's why I dropped. Because I, you know, I know she's your cousin, and I'm not trying to talk bad about your family, but that's exactly how I felt. Like it was just to start drama.
Angela, would you like to come up? I mean, if you want. And I'm sorry. Like, I feel so bad for fucking Angel Eyes. Like, she's.
She was thrown in a complete direction today of something that honestly she shouldn't have been. I mean, if there's proof, then send it. Don't say anything. Just send it and be like, this is, I wanted to let you know so and so did this or so and so said that. Say it when you have the proof right there. Don't say something and then not immediately send the proof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you, okay? If I have proof of something, I'm not going to say something to you until I actually have that proof. Like, I'm not going to sit there and make you worry about something until, I can send you that proof. But that's just how I am. And I'm not going to spread rumors. I don't get on here and start drama. I don't, I
But when
stay.
it comes, hold on. But when it comes to Char, I mean, Char hasn't stared me any wrong way.
And that's what I'm saying.
Wrong way.
And that's, like, deep down, do I believe that? No. And I told you that.
You did.
Until I actually, like, deep down, do I believe that? No.
You did.
Until I actually see proof, then I don't believe it. Like I said, the other people, I absolutely would believe it.
Realize, do you want to come up?
But that's why I felt the need to tell Angel, I've never, like, that's why I felt the need, I've never heard her say anything bad. Like, that's why I felt to say anything bad.
What? No, no, you're not, Angela. No, you're not. What? No, you're not.
But
No.
But
No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have sister rivalry or sibling rivalry. I get that. Will I sit and shit talk my brother about things? Damn right, I'll sit and shit talk my brother. Like I think he's too strict for on his 9-year-old daughter, but you know what? His daughter behaves, and she is a good little girl.
But then you got people like my cousin. I'm sorry. I gotta call my cousin out when she's wrong.
Well, just wait and see if there's proof first. I mean, nobody has gotten any proof yet. I mean, like I said, I've heard her say, you guys have had your ups and downs. You guys have went face to face before, but I've always also have heard her say you gave her the strength to stand up for herself. And I agree. I completely get that. Right. But like I said, other than like the stuff you have said, I've heard you say, and I don't know you, you don't know me. Like the stuff you have said, I've heard you say, and I don't know you, you don't know me, but I've heard you both sit in a panel and agree that you guys have went rounds with each other. You guys have hated each other at times because you
But
didn't see eye to eye.
hold on. The thing is, like, Angel Eye hasn't said one bad thing about her sister. Like,
No.
now it's my cousin's. Well, my cousin is wanting to start the pot. And she's the one that says, "Oh, don't start a pot. Don't start a pot. Don't feed in."
And
But
I've
what is
never
she?
heard you, Angel. Sorry, Trust, didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. But what's my cousin doing?
Exactly. But like I said, whether you're real siblings or the sister-in-law, the brother-in-law, you're going to go rounds with people. That is your family. You're going to disagree. And
Put on my light before I get a violation for
she
not
has
having
said
light.
she has said that many times. And that's the only time I've ever heard her talk negatively about you. And I don't think that's really negative because you've said it too. So I've heard both of you guys say it, but she's also said a lot of times that you've showed her how to stand up for herself. You've showed her kind of how to be a better person and not take shit. Yeah, like the lady I work for just said, you've shown her to be an example. You've been an example to her. That's what I just said. You've been an example for her on positive stuff. And that's all I've ever heard. Like I said, I'm not on every single live, so I don't know. It could have been said when I wasn't on a live. But personally, myself, I've never heard it. So that, I just want to tell you that. That's my coming from me. And I don't think Trust has ever heard her talk negatively about you either.
No, I have not. Not one bit. She didn't even talk about you. Like, well, I mean, okay, I can't technically
Exactly.
say that. I technically can't say that, but she has talked nicely about you.
Yeah, people do say things when they're upset. And, I heard that recording or I heard it earlier where Trust Cousin said, she has a recording of her saying that. Well, she can say that, but doesn't mean she actually did it. You know what I mean? Like, you say stuff when you're mad, but after you calm down and you think about it, you're like, shit, I never should have said that. That's why me personally, I don't talk. When I
That's
get
why I
mad, I shut down. So I don't say something that I'm going to regret, something that I should not say.
that's why I said maybe I shouldn't have told someone to go suck a PLACK. And I'm like, oh shit, I should have never said that.
Yeah, I tend to shut down when I get mad because I know if I don't, I'm going to say something that I'm going to regret and it's going to hurt that person. And I'm not one that likes hurting people. Like, there's many times, and I'll say it, I've thought trust was in the wrong on things. But did I ever say anything to you, Trust?
Nope.
Because I didn't want to hurt you. If I had concerns, did I come to you?
Then you would bring it to me.
Yes, exactly. That is how I am. If I have concerns, I will take it to him. But if I disagree with something that he's doing, I'm just going to keep it to myself because who knows what's going to come out of my mouth. And I don't want to make anybody hate me. Because even though I don't personally know Trust, I don't personally know you, I don't personally know Shar, I don't personally know Jenny, like, I don't want to hurt any of you guys. Because then it hurts me knowing that I hurt somebody. Because there's many things I wanted to say to my boyfriend when he told me he was leaving for Texas in December of 2024. But I kept my mouth shut because I knew if I didn't, he would never talk to me again. And I will be back.
Hey, hey, yeah, that's what she said.
We both say we'll be right back. It's pretty much the same time.
But yeah, do I feel bad for saying somebody can go suck something, and then I'm like, I should have never fucking said that. Like, I said something so fucking horrible at somebody. I can't remember who, but it was like heated in the moment. Like I feel so fucking shitty for telling somebody to. Like, how was I supposed to react to their bullying? Like, I get it, I wasn't supposed to react, but I did give them that reaction. Like, we all say things.
Okay. I'm back for a few.
Okay. Like, seriously, I feel so fucking shitty for telling a female to go suck something. And I'm like, man, I should have never ever said that in my whole entire life.
And like I said, that's why when I get mad, I shut down. So that way I don't say something that I'm going to regret. Because I would have absolutely nobody, including my dad, if I said some of the things that I wanted to say when I was mad. I would have absolutely no friends or anything because, like, my dad, there's times I just want to tell him he's being an immature, childish little fucking bitch. And he's disgusting to me. But I didn't because that is my dad. But at the same time, the stuff he's been doing since my mom passed away has really hurt me. I mean, 3 months after my mom passed away, he was already talking to different women. And I felt, and deep down, I felt like he was trying to replace my mom. Now he's been talking to one person. I can't even say it's a woman. He says he's video chatted her, but I call bullshit. Because he's told me he's video chatted other women, and I ended up finding out that it was a scam and he never did. So I call bullshit on that stuff. Yeah, sometimes if I get really, really mad on live, like today, when all that stuff was being said, I dropped. And I told Trust, I said, I'm sorry, but, I'm literally sitting here biting my tongue. Because I don't want to fight with anybody. And I don't want to, especially his family. Oh, there's many times oh, I've been picked on so much over my weight. Like, my dad's mother used to tell me I was too fat and stupid to be her grandchild. You know how many times I wanted to snap on her? Because I'm sorry, but I act just like my dad. She used to say that my mom was a whore and my dad wasn't my real dad because I was fat and stupid and she don't have fat and stupid grandchildren. Oh my gosh. Hello, Ruth.
Hey, Ruth.
It's kind of funny that I was just talking about my dad's mom saying that stuff because her name was Ruth.
Hey, uh, Ruth, would you like to come up?
Oh, wow. Was your biological father just not a good person, or did your mom keep you from him?
Well, I would like to talk to you.
See, Ruth, the thing is my grandma was a straight up fucking see you next Tuesday. Not gonna lie, that's the bad part. Oh my gosh, have you got to meet your biological father then? I'm assuming you've talked to him since you said he didn't know that you even existed, unless your mom told you that she never told him. I found out when I was 9 years old I had a sister by my dad, and I would never meet her because I'm not gonna lie, we grew up poor. I mean, we had a house, but we didn't always have food. My parents would always make sure us kids ate, even if they bought a huge turkey because they were so cheap back then, and we ate turkey for a week straight. They made sure we had food. But I was always told you'll never meet your sister because she doesn't know her dad, that her dad that's raised her isn't her real dad, and we're not going to stir the pot because if her mom decided to come after your dad for 18 years of child support, we would lose everything. Well, come to find out, when she was 15 and her mom and the guy that raised her divorced, her mom told her her dad wasn't her real dad and told her who her real dad was. Little did we know, She lived 5 blocks down the street from us. And it's kind of funny because my dad was coming home at like 2 o'clock in the morning one night from his second job. And her and her boyfriend at the time, we didn't know we didn't know it was my sister, was outside cooking on the grill because she had just gotten off work. She worked second shift, and my dad started laughing. He's like, I thought I was the only dumbass that done that kind of stuff. And when I was 17, maybe 16, I had opened my mouth to a friend that worked at Shell gas station. And I said, I think I seen my sister today. And he's like, wait, you have a sister? I'm like, yeah, but she doesn't know that her dad's not her real dad. And he asked me what her name was, and I told him. And his face got real serious. And he's like, dude, she knows her dad's not her real dad. I'm like, how do you know? He goes, that's my sister's best friend. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I just opened a can of worms. Well, December of 2024, my mom used to be on a Monday night bowling league. I grew up bowling. My mom loved to bowl. And my mom was coming home and they stopped at Shell. And he told, or it was either him or another girl, told the girl that my mom was with, it was him, hey, my sister's over across the street at the bar. She wants to talk to you. So the girl my mom was with was like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go run over there and see what she wanted. She come back. They got in the car. She hands my mom a piece of paper with a name and phone number on it and said, my dad's name. His daughter wants him to call her. And he came home. She came home, went straight to my dad's room, woke my dad up out of a dead sleep, and handed him the number and said, your daughter wants you to call her. Well, I didn't hear anything else sitting on Yahoo Messenger back then. So I was on the computer and she come walking out. She's like, did you hear what I just told your dad? And I said, no. She goes, you have a sister that wants to meet you. And I just started bawling because I said I was going to meet her by the time I turned 18. I kid you not, December 18th or December 13th of 2004. I met my sister for the first time. I turned 18 January 2nd, 2005. And now I have a beautiful niece and a beautiful or a handsome nephew by her. My dad gave her away when she got married. She's now divorced. She's a single mom. But, I somewhat have a relationship with her. And I know who my sister is now. And so, I knew, like I said, I found out about her when I was 9 years old. And it was an accident that I found out about her. I was home from school sick, and we went with my cousin to go eat, and her mom and aunts and stuff were in the restaurant, and we got in the car. My mom thought I was sleeping. And she told my cousin, she goes, did you see that booth with all those ladies with the gray hair and stuff sitting there eating? She goes, yes. She goes, one of them's your cousin's mom. And she looked at my mom and she's like, what do you mean? And she goes, and I'll say my dad's nickname, what all the nieces and nephews call him, I don't care. She goes, your Uncle Bubba has a daughter. And I overheard it. My mom thought I was sleeping in the back of the car, but I wasn't. So one night we were sitting on the front porch and I asked my mom, I said, can I ask you something? And without you getting mad, she goes, yeah. And I said, do I have a sister? And she just looked at me and she's like, why would you ask me that? And I said, because I overheard you tell. And she's like, why would you? I said, because I overheard you telling Jen. And I'll say it because she's passed away now. But she's like, I was like, I overheard you telling Jen that at the restaurant one day that was her Uncle Bubba's daughter's mom. And she got up, walked over to the front door, looked in the house. She came back. She looked at me and pointed her finger at me. And she goes, don't you ever tell your dad I told you this. But yes, you have a sister. And she started explaining everything to me. Tell your dad I told you this. But yes, you have a sister. Thing to me. And one night, and this is when I learned to keep my mouth shut when I get mad. Because one night, me and my dad were fighting. Keep my mouth shut when I get mad. Me and my dad were fighting. And my dad grabbed his car keys and was leaving, and I said, "Go ahead, leave us like you did Amber." And he just looked at me and he goes, "How?" I said, "Go ahead, leave us like you did Amber. How the fuck do you know about her?" And I instantly went to my room because I instantly knew I was in trouble. And so my mom had to tell him how I found out about her. And then my dad had to sit there and explain to his family when we did finally meet her that he has a 24-year-old daughter, because his family had no idea about her, that he has a 24-year-old daughter. About her. The only ones that knew was me and my mom and him. But I will be back.
Good morning, sir. John, what do you think of the president's proposal? Don't know, sir. I mean, it's going to have plus enemies, I guess. The military, man. You don't think he's putting us at risk? That's a little above my pay grade, sir. But I mean, if you feel that way, well, then you learn. Oh, no. That's one job I never wanted. I like my office. I like my constituents. And I like being a thorn in the side of the administration. But, you know, I can go to civilians. It's cool. No, come on, Mr. Speaker. I think it's pretty cool.
Carla!
Yes, sir.
Hi!
Hey. What? Oh, hello. I had to go do
How
some
are you?
cleaning of my list. I had to go do. I'm done. I'm over it.
I am too?
That story that Twinkles just said, that just broke my heart. Not in a bad way. It just, I'm
You
into
missed it.
genealogy too. Uh-oh, what did I miss?
Call it bitch boy.
Huh?
Yeah.
By who? You got
By a
called
few
that?
people. Yeah.
Well, did you tell him thank
By a
called
few
that?
people. Yeah.
Well, did you tell him thank you?
No, because I didn't give them the reaction that they wanted.
Right. Yeah, and it does. I mean, it didn't break my heart. I misspoke. It melts my heart because I'm into genealogy and I. Yeah, and it does. I misspoke. It melts my heart because I'm into genealogy. Started this back in. Oh, Lord. 2002? Oh, okay, so Matt was born in 86. Hold on. About around, I want to say 2004, 2005.
So I'm.
Go ahead,
So
honey.
I.
2000.
So I'm.
Go ahead,
So
honey.
I am. Tomorrow or no Monday. I gotta go up to the courthouse because tonight I just filed. Tomorrow or no Monday. I gotta go up to the courthouse because tonight I just filed a police report. So
Okay. Did you get a message in your get a message in your DM?
yeah.
From my daughter?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And I will message you after a while. Mine too.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I will message you after a while. Mine too.
Um, yeah, because I gotta. Well, now I don't even know how to even say this. Well, now I don't even know how to even say this. But these people have left me no choice, but I had to do what I had to do. These people have left me no choice, but I had to do what I had to do.
You do what you gotta do, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do what you gotta do, buddy.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, oh.
Who, Lash?
No, no, no.
Oh.
It had the
Oh,
two, the little pink dots in the middle just.
Oh. Where it was
the
showing the.
The little pink dots.
Oh. Where it was
the
showing the internet. Yeah.
the worst part is I got called gay, and I'm like the worst part is I got called gay. You never know. Am I gay? Am I not? You don't know that.
Well, can I.
You never. You don't know that.
Well, can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. And don't take it serious. You'll have to hear me out. Well, can I say. Okay. And don't take it serious. But yes, you are gay. You're happy. That's what gay means. What gay means.
Right.
Okay. So, you know, I mean,
Right.
you know, I mean, they ought to know by now. They're just pulling strings is all they're doing. And yes, I admit it did hurt me with what Jack pulling strings is all they're doing. It did hurt me with what Jax was saying because
We're not gonna name names.
sorry. It did hurt me when they was talking about me because they don't know my situation.
We're not gonna name names.
Sorry. Because they don't know my situation. Um my hair that's in this picture is a lot fuller than what it is. My hair that's in this picture is a lot fuller than what it is now.
Trust, I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
I have to go put
Now.
Trust, I have a question. I have to go put the lady I work for to bed. Do you want me to stay in the box or do you want me to hop down while I do that? Do you want me to stay in the box or do you want me to hop down while I do that?
In the box.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay muted.
Okay. In the box.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay muted.
Okay.
She must be at work.
She is.
Yeah. So to get back to what I was saying.
She is.
Yeah. To what I was saying. Not about all that. I mean, they did hurt me, but you know, I'm not worried about it. It hurt my heart more than anything because what I was saying. Not about all that. I mean, worried about it. It it hurt my heart more than anything because I did look up to a lot of them, but I just seen their true colors. So I had to go clean up my lists. Um, but I think it was back in like 2004, 2005. Now, mind you, my mom at the but I think it was back in like 2005. Now, mind you, my mom at that time was a recovering alcoholic. And I dealt with it all my life. And she had always told me, okay, and and she had always told me, okay, now mind you, she said she had 13 brothers and sisters, and some of them were twins and some of them were triplets. Now my mom, it was a twin, because both her and her twin are just, passed on. But before that, back in 2004, 2005, I started, because both her and her twin are just, but before that, back in 2004, 2005, I started doing genealogy, and I really wanted to find her siblings, whether they were alive or unalive. Well, I finally completed her, well, my family tree of her biological side, because she was adopted when she was 10. Um, but I finally completed my family tree of her biological 10. Um, but I finally completed finding all of her siblings, up until, what was it? I think her siblings, was it? I think my mama's been gone 5 years. It'd be 5 years in March. So 4, 5. Was it? I think my mama's been gone March. So 4, 5. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. But I found all of her siblings. She does still have a half brother. I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. She does still have a half brother that's in his 90s alive. And he's here in Kansas. And that was the best thing that I could do for her alive. And that was the best thing that I could do for her because, you know, she was 6 years old when my grandma passed on, and she was laying next to her mama, her bio mama, when she passed away. And so that was my way of laying next to her mama, her bio. And so that was my way of giving back to her because she had a favorite brother out of all of her brothers and sisters. She had a favorite brother, and that was Uncle Jackie. She had a favorite brother out of all of her brothers and sisters. And when I was doing the genealogy for her, I was on Ancestry.com, and there was a message for her. I was on Ancestry.com. It's that come through from a Tracy Hayward that he responded to my post that I put on there that, my grandparents were these and my mom's biological name was this, and so he was my grandparents were the biological name on that, and come to find out he is the son of the brother that my mom wanted to find on that, and come to find out the brother that my mom wanted to find. And through him, we found out that in Hammond, Louisiana, he had gotten off the train from Arizona and was doing carnival stuff there. And he was walking down an alley and he was unalived, in 69. And that was the brother that mom wanted to find. And of course, it hurt her that was her brother. Was the brother that mom wanted to find. It hurt her that was her brother, one of the favorites. But then we got hooked. Oh, okay, mom, I'm talking about you, sorry. The favorites. But then, okay, mom, I'm talking about you, sorry. Her twin, we did fine. And, did fine. And we went out to Illinois to see him. And I kept telling Mama, we stopped at the gas station because we all wanted something to drink to go to the bathroom. Fine. And we went out to Illinois to see Mama. We stopped at the gas station because we all in the town that he lived in. And when he pulled up and got out, I looked at Mama in the town that he lived in. Oh, I looked at Mama and I said, Mama, that is not Uncle Larry. She said, yes, it is. And I said, no, it's not. Because I had gone 36 years and not said, yes, it is. And I said, no, I had gone 36 years and not seeing him. And so my mind was set back when I was 3 years old, seeing him. And so set back when I was 3 years old, the last time I seen him. And I just had it in my mind that it wasn't him because it didn't look like him from when I was 3 and 4 years old. And I mind that it wasn't him because it didn't look like him from when I. So we followed him back to the house and we got unloaded in the house and I had to use the restroom. So Aunt Betty said it's just around the bar in the corner. And I looked up on the wall and there was Mom and Uncle Larry's. They had a picture taken together when they were younger. And so that put my mind at ease. But I tell you, that genealogy stuff really is. I have got, I don't know, probably 25 different trees that I'm working on. It's really interesting. I don't know, probably 25 different trees that I'm working on. Testing.
Right.
So that was my testing. So that was my heart melt was, finding her brothers and sister and then finding her dad. Her dad passed away the year my daughter was born and on my grandson's birthday, which is my daughter's son's birthday. And so and he was in Colorado and he was that close to my daughter's son's birthday. And so in Colorado and he was that close. And then all of mom's, her mom's siblings were all around us when we lived in Iowa and didn't even know until I started doing the family tree. It was just, wow. So I've got cousins from my mom's biological side, and then there's only 4 of us kids left. 3 from my mom's biological. There's only 4 of us, mom and dad, and then my dad was previously married, and we have a half brother. So there's 4 of us left. But as far as my maiden name, which is Glasgow, there's hardly anybody left on the Glasgow side to even carry on. Glasgow, hardly anybody left on the Glasgow side to even carry on the name. No, it's sad, but it's sad, but it's really interesting. I love doing genealogy. But it's really interesting. I love the. Oh, yummy yum time. Lulu, come give me loves. You want to say hi to Trust? Oh, yummy yum time. Come give me loves. You want to say hi to Trust? Nope. She's going to play. Before she has to go. How old is your daughter?
She's 3.
3? Yeah. That's Lulu. She has to go. How old is your daughter?
3.
3? Lulu's 3 too. She's just a go-getter. Lulu's 3 too. She's just a go-getter. And she's very vocal. And she's very vocal. Wow.
I don't know. Me, Tay, you, Twinkles, anybody that I can name, we're all fed up with the fucking drama. I don't know. Me, Tay, you, Twinkles, we're all fed up with the fucking drama. And I think it's officially hit everybody.
Right.
Except for the
No,
people
I've
that
not done a DNA ancestry test.
everybody.
Right.
Except for the
No,
people
I've
that
not done a DNA ancestry test. Now, my cousin Donna, that lives down in North Carolina, she's done a DNA test, and it's come back. You know, with the test that she took, it says like the percentages of what you have in your family, you know, and she found out she says like the percentages what you have in your family, you know. She's got I think she said 39% African, you know, black in her. And I'm thinking, huh? So somewhere along the line, and I'm thinking, so somewhere along the line, I mean, I'm sure that's with anybody though, really.
Well, it looks like something you just needed requires you to be over 18 to purchase. Did you have like cough medicine or something like that? No, I just
Becky from the Block 1909 call. Okay.
That is ridiculous. Well, you know, we'd like to avoid giving a child access to fire. Do I have to look like I'm under?
So we just have to figure out some things to do and keep everybody busy.
But I just need your driver's license and you get this screen on so I can continue scanning your items. I am in a hurry.
exactly.
This is effing ridiculous.
I was over in
Continue scanning your items. Effing ridiculous.
I was over in Carolyn's live, which okay, so I'll explain about that. Which is there's a guy that's on death row that was never given an ID claim, which the claim he was sentenced to be unalive December 3rd of 2026. So we all rallied together and did the petition and called the governor's office and be unalive December 3rd of 2026. And did the petition and called the governor's office, and he had court last Tuesday, and the judge had told him, well, I will look, and the judge had told him, well, I will look at your case and make a decision. So the decision was that he could either one go to trial, which is so the decision was that he could either one go to trial, which is a 3-day bench trial, or two, he could come off of DR. He could come off of DR. And so now he's got a trial date set for May 26th through the 28th. If he set for May 26th through the 28th. If he wins that, then he comes off of DR, which he'll go back into, which he will serve life, and they have to go back to 92 into and they have to go back, and at 92 their life sentence for just life was 25 years, and he's been in prison 35 years, so he'll get to come home. But he's innocent, and when he went to in the papers, the records that they got, when he went to the It clearly states that if they tried him and his uncle together, they had to, supposedly, because they said if they would have tried him and his uncle together, they had to, supposedly, because they said if they would have tried him alone, he wouldn't have never went to prison, because they have nothing on him. But because they tried him and his uncle together, they both went to prison, and they were both on DR, and his uncle has now passed away. But now they're going to this trial, and hopefully he'll get off of DR. But now they're going to this trial, and then, like I said, it'll go back to the life sentence, and it has to go back to 92, which in 92, in Tennessee, life sentence is 25 years. I think he's been in there either 30 or 35 years, so he'll get to come home. We'll help him with looking for missing people. You know, I'm not going to stop that because it is a passion that I like to do too, so people can just bite the bullet on that one. Bullet on that one. Or bite the big one, I guess. Sorry. Or bite the big one, I guess. It's 10. It's 10 in here.
With people like we with people like me and my friends, we decided to take a step back from these
Right.
people. And now they're wanting to me back from these
Right.
people. And now they're wanting to continue. It's like they want the attention. It's like they want the.
Well, okay, so as the saying goes, misery loves company. Okay, so if they're that miserable, they're wanting company. And I just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't have time to be miserable. I just don't do it. You know what I mean? I just don't have time to be miserable. I got too much going to be miserable. To be miserable.
Got one text message from somebody, but I'm not going to name him.
Uh-huh.
One text message from somebody.
Uh-huh.
He's already threatened me, and I'm possibly going to be taking that to the police department tomorrow.
Are they going to be open tomorrow?
I believe so.
Because it's Saturday, that's all. What do I got in? Oh. Little I see. Oh, I see.
Like, I don't understand these people. Like, I just don't understand these people.
Neither do I, buddy. Neither do I. Neither do I.
Like, you would think that this petty game would be over. That this petty game would be over. And we can all go back to our normal lives, but
Well, I mean, it's just not on TikTok. I mean, the world itself is not normal. I mean, the world itself, it's so chaotic. And we're all so miserable because the world's chaotic. So, you know, because the world's chaotic. So, you know, that's how I look at it.
I don't want to have to take this stuff to the police department tomorrow. Stuff to the police department tomorrow.
But you got to do what's best for you.
Right.
Because I don't want to see, and really, and this isn't from my heart, I don't want to see happen to you what happened to 3 others up there. He happened to you what others up there.
Like, you know, I was like, I was really gonna let all this go, but
Well, and some things are hard to let go. But when you're getting threatened, yeah, but I just don't like that. Ain't no calling it. Ain't no reason to rhyme why it needs to be done. Because all the lives that you've had that I've come in here needs to be done. Because all the lives that you've had that I've come in here and sat, whether I've been just sitting in here watching or on the back door or out in the alley as they call it, just sitting in here watching door or out in the alley as they call it, or even up on the panel, not once had you ever said anything bad about them.
Only when
Anything bad about them.
they attacked me, but
But what are you supposed to do though, Trust? I mean, sit back and just take it?
they attacked me, but
What are you supposed to do though, Trust? I mean, sit back and just take it? I mean, people retaliate. There's a reason for it. And you can retaliate in a way that you don't have to go to extremes, you know. I mean, the way that you retaliate now is nothing compared to the way some people have retaliated. Is nothing compared. Some people have retaliated. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. But if you think I'm gonna be somebody's bitch, you're sadly. I'm, you think I'm gonna be somebody's bitch? You're sadly mistaken.
Right.
Right?
But then again, they don't like it because he's himself. That's the sad thing. Then again, they don't like it because he's. That's the sad thing. He tries to be himself and tries to do things that is pleasing to him, and they don't like it. But then they don't like it when he, you know, it's crazy. They don't like it. But then, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Sorry, I had to text one. Sorry, I had to text one of my friends about his wife.
Oh no, you're fine.
His wife is fucking watching my live, and then I asked her why she was watching my live, and then his wife is. I asked her why she was watching my. Took a fucking screenshot. She didn't even answer me. So I texted one of my friends and I said, "Your wife is." So and I said, "Your wife is out of control, dude. I don't understand why she's watching my live. Out of control, dude. I don't."
Well, is she in here watching it or watching it somewhere else? Here watching it or watching it somewhere else?
She's watching it from the outside while she's screen recording.
Why don't you just come in?
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, I've admitted I've sat out and waited and watched, but it wasn't because I was trying to be nosy or doing any of that streaming in other lives. It's for doing any of that streaming and because uh watching to make sure that nobody was gonna gang on you. What do you mean? Well, apparently he does know, Just or Jenny. What do you mean? Well, apparently he does know, Just.
Because I got told by a Pacific person, I'm not going to release her name because she would like to be anonymous. She would like to be anonymous.
Heck, just come in here and kick it up. Heck, we could kick a little. We could kick a little. I know before I was coming in on a regular basis and I'd been in a few lives and everybody was like, I don't even know why he goes live because it's so boring. And everybody was like, I don't even so boring. Then liven it up for him. I don't find it boring. Then liven it up. I don't find it boring. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't either. It don't matter to me. They can like me or hate me, but I love everybody, including my. It don't matter to me. They can like me or hate me, but I love everybody, including my enemies.
Lay down.
And that four-letter H word,
Wait,
huh? And
wait.
huh?
I thought I.
No, that four-letter H word is a big word. And people don't realize, or they may realize but don't think about it. Our tongue is our worst enemy. Our mouth and our tongue is our worst enemy. We can cut somebody in two to spewing words out of our mouth and not even realize it. And words out of our mouth and not even. And that's, I've always.
Hold on.
And that's, I've always.
Hold on. Loretta, do you want to come up here and be on the panel and just talk? Hey. If not, it's okay.
I've told this to my kids when they were growing up. I would rather take a physical beating than to be cut in two by somebody's tongue because that hurts worse than taking a physical beating.
You know, you
There's
shouldn't
Miss
worry about
Loretta.
what people think.
Right? Sometimes it's hard not to, though.
I know.
I mean, I just wish that there was a happy medium.
If you show that it bothers you, then they're going to come back for more and more and more to get it to going.
Right. Well, and that's what I was telling Trust earlier with the girls in the panel. I've been trying to figure out some games that we could play in here. That we could just have fun, you know?
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out how to play bingo, you know, like word bingo, but I ain't figured out how to do it.
No, I just go listen to everybody. I go on. I don't go on like live like this. I just sit in the bottom thing and I go listen to
Right.
everybody. Some of it's BS crap.
Right. Exactly.
Who?
Who just said who? Oh, okay. It's your game on your game. I'm like, huh?
Oh, yeah. Trust is playing the game.
No, my granddaughter and her boyfriend are playing against each other.
Oh, no.
They're playing Fortnite.
Oh, no. That's what my
And I'm like,
grandson plays.
yeah, and I
Fortnite.
heard who, and I thought it was on here.
Oh.
I'm off work.
Yay.
Finally.
You're officially off work?
Yes. A whole 12 minutes early.
Oh, boy. So do you do private duty or
In a way, so through the state of Illinois, we have a program. It's a program. It's called Department of Rehabilitation Services, and you
right?
have to be signed up before you're 60. And the state of Illinois pays the workers. So, it's one-on-one. I just go into her. I come in at like 5 o'clock at night. And I make her supper. I give her her meds. She plays on her computer for a little bit. Do her dinner dishes, whatnot. Pick up anything that needs picked up. And then I put her to bed. And then she's by herself until my best friend, which is her morning caregiver, comes in at like 8, usually about 8:30 she comes in. And
She's
then
still
she
able to get around on her own?
in a wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was in a car accident when she was 15 and it severed her spine.
Oh.
She's got a traumatic brain injury. I mean, she's a hot mess. Sometimes she'll be perfectly fine and she won't care
Right.
that I'm on TikTok or video chat, and then there's times that she like gets so pissed off about it that I actually end up leaving. But she's noticed that when I'm on TikTok and have people to talk to, it keeps.
Hey, hold on. Loretta just
What?
got violated for
I
some
don't
odd
know where your
fucking
phone
reason.
is.
The heck?
Probably because my daughter texted me. I think that's what it was. I've never.
Well,
No,
I
That wouldn't have done it.
Oh, I don't know what
it,
then.
it might be your cigarette.
It said something about, I don't know. I what it said.
Just go out and come back in.
All right.
Um, but she's noticed I get things done faster and better when I have someone to talk to.
cut, cut it. Hold. Before you say a fucking word. Bye, bitch.
I was gonna say you need somebody blocked.
Hmm.
Um,
Generation X join.
Oh,
so
Sorry.
I I'm
what the
usually here
world
about
is
3 hours, but I do personal assistant and then I do I exercise her arm and her
Waiter!
legs because her one arm she can't
I
use,
don't.
and then I do her arm and her
Waiter!
legs because her one arm she can't
I
use.
don't see it!
Is that
So
your phone or her phone?
I exercise her arm and her legs, and I get CNA time because I'm a CNA as well.
Right.
So I mean, it's better money than if I was to work in a nursing home.
Well, I know I worked for what's called the Med Pool in Iowa, and it was like a temp service, but it was called Med Pool in Iowa, but it was called Med Pool, and I did a lot of private duty.
Yeah,
Um, like, like there was a lady that was in. Well, there was two ladies, and I did a lot of like, like there was a lady that was in. Well, there was two ladies that I took care of. They were in two different nursing homes, but I actually went in and sat with her and took care of her so that way the girls in the nursing home didn't have to,
yeah.
because that's just the way it was. But the one lady that I took care of, she was a nun, and she was the nun that was working at the hospital that I was born at in Iowa, and she remembered me.
Wow.
I was like, wow.
Where at in Iowa did you live?
Well, I was in Des Moines for a while, and then as I was growing up, and then we moved to DeSoto, Abel, and then Panora, which is like the middle of Des Moines, or the middle of Iowa, and then pretty much it was the central part of Iowa
My,
that I lived in.
I'm only 3 hours from Des Moines. I'm in
Yeah,
Illinois, right on the border. I don't know if you know where Clinton, Iowa is.
yep.
I'm like 30 to 45 minutes from there, an hour from Davenport.
My
Um,
uncle used to live in Bone Gap.
Oh,
What? Oh,
hey,
what? Oh,
hey,
how are you
it's
today?
Miss Abby.
What are you guys up to?
No good.
talking.
Just got off work.
You should know
Yeah,
us by
how was
now. We're
work?
up to no good, Abby.
It wasn't too bad tonight. She was in a decent mood. She went to bed a little bit earlier than what she normally does, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's bleeding. Yeah, it's going to, buddy.
Earlier than what she normally does, but I'm okay with that.
Yeah, well, my car broke down.
Oh,
Uh
fuck.
oh.
Yeah, the whole. Well,
Oh,
Uh
fuck.
oh.
yeah, the whole tire almost came off, pretty much.
Where you at?
I'm at home now,
Okay.
but my son came and got me.
Where you at?
I'm at home now. Came and got me.
pick me up.
Did you break lug nuts or did you
Uh,
wheel
we did
bearing?
have like roadside assistance, so we were able to get it towed back to the house. But Marky says he thinks that it's the transmission.
Which one is mine?
Huh? The axle came unattached from the differential.
Ooh.
It was
Not
bad.
good.
So what does that mean, Cheyenne?
So, what'd you say?
Oh shit. Okay.
Depends. Is it the
Oh,
front end or the rear end?
was it the front or the rear axle?
The rear.
Hopefully you weren't going
Rear.
fast.
Okay, so the bar that the two tires go on
Uh-huh.
come out.
Hello, hello, hello.
So does that
Yeah.
mean a bearing went out?
So it's not any
What does
good.
that mean?
The differential is what connects the axle to the car.
I'm watching Jeepers Creepers the third.
Something like that. So we're gonna have to really put in some work into looking for a new car tomorrow. But my son saved the day and came and got me.
She said what? Hello, what? Mogi?
What?
Paul.
Mogi?
Paul. Weekend.
Hi, Stronger. The rear diff, the rear diff is what makes the axle spin. I saw your
Oh,
video
it
of
makes
the
the axle
doggy.
spin. Okay. So she just explained to me, Abby, about your car. It's the differential is what makes the axle spin. I don't know anything about vehicles, so I asked the kids. Oh no, here we go.
Hey, Fortnite on it, babe. You can't play Fortnite on the VR. Sorry, guys. Running late on dinner.
No, you're good.
Late on dinner.
No, you're good.
What does it say? Okay.
This is gonna be
Okay.
nothing.
You throw this back in for a minute. One
Oh
minute.
yeah, fucking Energizer was here in
Mm-hmm.
my fucking live, and um, he he said something. I couldn't remember what it was, but I blocked his butt. And then fucking what's his ugly ass from Canada was in my
Want me to put
box,
it in the dryer? Who?
or not in my box, but in my comments.
Who?
So first it was Energizer that was here, and he said something. I can't remember what it was. And then you had Chef that was here in my live that was
Oh.
trying to intimidate me, and I didn't let it. So then I blocked him.
Why?
I don't know.
I guess I don't understand why.
They're just coming in one by one. which is stupid.
Hey, stronger than you know it. Ow, ow, ow. Somebody's got two systems going.
Huh?
That somebody's got two systems going.
That's why she muted. Did you hear me though, Trust?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I'm watching Jeepers Creepers the third.
Nice.
So, I took Lindy's phrases. So there's okay. Here, I'm gonna make myself the fucking big box for this one. Okay, so you got the three F's, right? The three letter F's. So you have financing, you got fucking me, and you got feeding me. If you ain't doing the three, guess what? You know what to do.
I've told you that many times, boo. And I don't know why that just came out as boo. It was supposed to be bro.
I have no clue.
I've said that many times. If you ain't financing me, feeding me, or fucking me, then your opinion don't mean shit to me. I think I'm going to go ahead and call Shar because
Okay.
she's messaging me. So I'm going to jump down real quick and I'm going to call her.
Okay. I'll be here. Do you know how to drop?
Yes, my phone's just being stupid.
But seriously, you got the 3-letter F's. Financing, fucking, and feeding. I don't know, but you got 3 systems going.
I what? Who said that?
I don't know, somebody's got something else going.
My daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in here. I had mine muted because I had to go use the little girl's room.
So, all I'm saying,
You're welcome.
all I'm saying is, if you're not fucking me, you're not financing me, and you're not feeding me.
Trust. I can't do it with you. So, can I ask a serious question and you be serious with me?
Sure.
And listen.
If I can keep a straight
No. And if you feel that it's none of my business, you can tell me and I will be okay with that. Have
Okay.
you talked to your girlfriend?
I have.
Okay. The only reason why I was asking is because other people was so worried they hadn't talked to her in a while. Well, I could see why.
Well, the one that lives down in Baldwin, she's just trying to keep a cover. So,
Huh?
my girlfriend who lives down in Baldwin, she's just trying to keep cover because we're dealing with the whole. Well, she's dealing with.
Yeah. Yay, I'm unlocking a milestone. Man, this weather's gonna change here. My shoulders are killing me. Sugar Plum says who? What's the matter? You're crying again. What's the matter? Is something sad on your phone again? Huh? Are you done watching your phone? Huh? You're not supposed to have it underneath the blanket, honey. Mommy will tell you that.
No, you do not, Mom.
Huh?
Oh, Mom was asking me if she knew this person.
She started crying like she did earlier when she was watching something on her phone.
She was faking.
She was, ooh, ooh,
She
ooh.
was faking.
The only reason why I want to keep her name off of social media is for her own protection.
Right, right. And that's why I didn't mention any names. It was said in another live that she hadn't been on. They hadn't seen her in a while, so they acted like they were concerned, but then you know
Wait,
how that
who?
is. Huh?
What live?
Make a guess. Where all the
Jay.
junkies are. Yeah.
Jay.
Well, it wasn't hers, but Kay.
We're talking about KIM.
No. KS. Well, it
Wait,
started out. Hold on, it
you
started out in Stan's live last night, and it's just carried through over to another one.
you're talking about KJ.
No. KSNA. I don't want to say the ID.
I have no clue. I'm so lost.
She hangs out with the few that come in here, especially the one that was in your comments or whatever.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Well, she's really good friends with him.
The
They
only
were.
girlfriend I have is the one that's in Baldwin.
No, what I'm saying is they was concerned about your girlfriend because they hadn't seen her for a while. They said she hadn't been on. I didn't know she got on.
She doesn't even get on to TT.
Mm.
She stays off social media.
Oh,
So whoever they're fucking talking about, they better
yeah.
treat separately.
Well, I know it wasn't KIM because she's been on. It's probably just somebody they made up. They're good at making up stories, twisting them and everything else. That's okay. They can twist all they want. I know how to dance too. I just can't do the twist. My body won't let me. I love the line dancing. I can't even do that. So.
Well, like I said, my girlfriend, she stays off of PT and FB
Ugh.
and
That's probably what's best. Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
okay.
Oh, I'm getting tired, dude.
All right, Mom.
I know it's been a rough few years in the community here, but if there's somebody that can get as an undisputed WWE champion, it's the first and only ever British WWE champion. Drew McIntyre. A lot of what we do in the past is better than that. Here, all across Europe, including today, a bunch of activists. I want to say to each and every one of you out there, this is a legal bad guy wrestling thing. Now, seriously, screw you. When I got fired, we're working. Going through the bandwagon right now. 98% of the work here for me. When Roman Reigns in the bloodline were making my life hell. How did you help me out? We can't help it. It's really over time. You were cheating, Roman. You're not keep the game. That's what you were doing. Golden Goose referee. Match after match, I get screwed. Is there a hashtag for Drew? No. Only one person that needs to only person ever believed in me. Do I do that person is me? So thank you, Drew McIntyre. You want to chant something, chant thank you, Drew. There's one person I need to address, though. The former. Oh, that feels good. Cody, I know you're backstage, and I know it cuts like a knife every time I say this. Former, former, former champion Cody Rhodes. That's
Why'd you get a bowl? Because I wanted to.
You back finally?
Do what?
Said, are you back finally?
Oh, I could have heard you the whole time. I just went out and got my food.
I don't know. Just
It's
my
all
cousin
crazy.
should have. My cousin should have never targeted Char.
Well, but I guess if she's got receipts, so
Yeah, that she still hasn't showed.
yeah. Well, I can see his point.
I don't know. All right, I even tried calling my cousin out,
Yeah, I
but she
know.
left.
Mm. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. If they have a problem with somebody, if you have a problem with somebody, you take it up with them.
Right. But she didn't want to take it out with my friend Char. She wanted to make this publicly.
When she just started coming back in your lives again, didn't she?
Yeah, and because of my cousin Lulu, she won't be
Yeah.
going to. I don't know. Just my cousin. I don't know. I can't say much about her. all I can say is my cousin hasn't been in my life for some quite time.
Right.
And now
Well, I'm sure she has good intentions, though.
my cousin's wanting to come back.
Hmm? Oh, oh.
She is pissed.
I know.
And I sent her the messages between me and you where we both said that we don't believe it, so that she knows how we feel.
Me and Carla were just talking about it.
Oh boy. I mean, if she's got receipts to prove it, then she needs to show them.
Well,
That's the thing.
she just messaged her and told her if she's got asked her why she's telling people that, and told her if she has receipt, if she has proof, she wants to see it.
Right.
And like I told her, until I hear a phone call with her voice in it, I'm sorry, but I don't believe it.
Right.
She's like, why would I do that to trust? And I said, well, that's why I'm coming to you, because you deserve to know what is being said. I'm not doing it to start drama, but I would hope if something like that was said about me, somebody, one of my friends, would come to me and tell me.
But my cousin is sitting here targeting Shar. For what?
Right.
What fucking proof does my cousin have?
Well, like I said, until I see absolute proof and hear the phone call with her voice, I'm sorry, but I do not believe it.
Exactly.
I don't care who gets pissed off at me for saying that, but that's exactly how I feel.
Like, the fuck? Targeting one of my fucking friends? I mean, now I can see why I'm losing friends. Clearly, my cousin's lost her damn mind. And I don't care. She can hear that all she fucking wants.
And she said right on the phone, the only CPS report I have made was guys.
Then I really want to know why and what my cousin is thinking.
Oh no.
Because here's a fact, okay? And I'm gonna tell you, Twinkles, because I've already told Carla, because I'm not afraid of telling Carla nothing. My cousin Lulu, she hasn't been in my life for some quite time now, and now she's wanting to come back.
Right.
So, explain that to me. Like, why now?
Well, and if she's got beef with Char, she should take it up with her
Exactly
instead of
what I
bringing
was
me in
gonna say.
here and saying that she has receipts. If she had receipts, she should have sent them to Trust so he could read for himself because it's his life.
Right, and
Which,
I told him earlier, I would personally go to him when I had that
Hmm.
proof. I would not say something without having that proof ready to send to him.
Well, it wasn't long after that that all the humdrum come up in. That's why I've told my kids growing up, if you got a problem with someone, you go to them.
hold on, hold on. Lulu, I need you to send me the proof that you have. I'm sorry, but I need that proof.
Excuse me. Oh my word.
Well, here, here's the thing, okay? If you have a problem with a certain friend of mine, you need to go to them. Please stop making it public notice, okay? We don't need any more heat than we already have. I haven't sent you any of them. Lulu, you just got back into my life. You and I just got back into communication.
Hey, Trust, I'll be back.
Okay.
Trust. What in your right mind think you can come at me and say, well, I need this, I need that? You have my number. You know how to get a hold of me. I done turned it over to the sheriff's department and the one that you just sent me. So there's no going back. And her mother has the proof. I've been talking to her mom. So I think that's as far as it needs to go, Bubba. I know that's your so-called friend, but wasn't y'all just beefing not too long ago? And don't lie for her. Because you know when I know you're lying. I'm not jumping on you or nothing, but wasn't y'all just beefing? And she was in your box today, and I seen that, and I strode on because I didn't want to say shit to the girl. The sister-in-law is what brought this shit up when she was talking about her. I didn't even know that was her sister-in-law until she introduced herself to me. Right or wrong?
No, you're right.
Exactly. So she needs to stay out of my inboxes because everything has done been turned over. You know how I roll. You know how that's going to go.
I know.
And the other one too. So, and for her to get on your live talking shit, she just had you blocked 3 days ago when she was crying over a fucking dog. She had you blocked. And now she's in your boxes today, and then she had the balls to message me? Like, come on. And then come over here talking shit. No, we don't do that. I can back everything up, and somebody else can back it up too. I got 3 people that can back that shit up. So, don't be depressed about it. I'm just telling you how I felt about it and how all that shit was gonna go down because I knew she was gonna run right back to you, try to be best friends with you. You knew that too. So, I'm done talking about it. Police department has it. I'll see her in court. I will see you in court. That's all I have to say. Period. Love you, Bubba. I'm getting off.
Bye.
Before I lose my shit with her. Oh, wait, she can't stay long enough to actually like confront me face to face, but that's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. So I will tell you, I'm not the one who called CPS on you. I hope that you know that. And while people want to ruin my life and be pathetic, pretty sad the people things that people spread for fucking clout. I never once called CPS on you. I would never do that. And the reason why I stepped back was because of all the lies and the stuff that you were doing. And you know that.
Yeah.
Because I came to you privately. So since Lulu thinks that she wants to know everything about me, no. I stepped back from Trust because Trust went into a live and talked crap about me, but then would also be inside of a private message crying because of all of the bullying. And I took a step back. I never came back here and played friend with fucking Trust. I've never played friends with you. Never. Not even since fucking high school. And I've always showed receipts and I've always showed proof of everything that has ever happened. So the fact that your cousin or whoever this Lulu bitch is can't confront me to my face is freaking pathetic. And the fact that as soon as I pop in here, she runs like I thought we were all grown adults. Okay, Lulu, then send it. Because I never once called CPS. Right, my mom has it all. Right. Okay. Okay. So send the proof. Lulu, send the proof, because never once have I fucking hooked me to a lie detector test. I never called CPS. Bitch, you don't fucking know me. So stop fucking spreading drama. Like, this is just, at this point, is just fucking drama. You're doing it for the fucking clout. Right, you're talking to my mom. Okay. And I'll believe that when the proof comes too. So who's my mom? If you think you know who my mama is. Because I never once called fucking CPS. I never once talked shit about my family up inside of a fucking box. I talk crap about my biological father, yeah. So fucking what? But the fact that you are talking crap about me and I've never once said anything bad about you, I've never once spoke about your name, I've never once bullied you. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about, Trust. So why aren't these people showing you the proof? If they have the proof, where's the proof? It shouldn't take that long to send something as proof. And then when I messaged her, she blocked me. Yes, I had the balls enough to come to her privately and ask her, why is she saying all this stuff about me? And you want to know what? I got blocked. What does that show? That you're too scared to confront somebody to their face because you know that you damn fucking wrong.
Doritos fingers, you keep popping in, popping out. What's up?
Still waiting for that proof, man. Still waiting for that proof. Oh, the funny part is that apparently I called in December when my life was an absolute fucking shit wreck in December, and the only thing that I was worried about was getting my own fucking house. So that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Good try though. Okay, cool. You know who my mom is, but that doesn't show proof that I fucking called CPS.
Thank you, Monkey Hoops.
Still waiting for the proof. Right. The cops have it. All right. You want to know something really funny? All right. See you in court because what are the cops going to do if I called CPS, right? They're not going to do anything. So you're saying you'll see me in court because allegedly I called the cops on trust and then allegedly I'm talking shit about my family. Carla, can you mute yourself because you're echoing?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey.
You're good. So what grounds do they have to take me to court if I allegedly called the fucking cop or if I allegedly called CPS? What grounds do they have to call me or take me to court if I was talking something about my family? They're gonna just look at you and fucking laugh. That's all they're gonna do is look at you and fucking laugh. So in 4 months, when I still don't see you in court, I'm still gonna fucking laugh because you ain't got shit. And also, did you know it is illegal to come back and tell people that apparently you have stuff inside of the cops department? Like, good job trying to lose your job, because all it takes for me is to figure out who you really are and call your job and say that you're making threats to me on a social media app. And yes, those are threats, telling me that you'll see me in court and that you apparently have proof of me apparently calling CPS and calling names to my family. So
Off right here, trust. You all trust. Y'all think you need to end the live and go talk to your cousin privately, and this don't need to go on your platform tonight, buddy.
no, she wants to block me. She wants to block me. And she doesn't want to be a grown adult to come to me and have these conversations. But as soon as she blocks me, I come to check on to see how everybody over here is doing. And guess what? She's up in a box again talking fucking shit about me. But doesn't have the audacity to come talk to me straight to my fucking face. Like, she has the problem with me.
What
So why
I'm
is
just
she
trying
not
to say
coming
is
to
I
me?
don't really know the situation, but I don't feel
Right,
like
you
this is
don't. But you up in the box telling people what to do.
because this doesn't need to happen on a live. He has enough people watching him, Shar, and you know this. And as his
Yeah, and
friend, it
so
all
do
should
I,
happen
Lash.
off of here.
So the fuck do I, Lash? Do you want to know how many messages I get in a daily? How many problems I have going on in my family because people want to fucking lie about me? Do you know how many people I have coming out at me for fucking lies?
Yeah, because I got a lot of people in my inbox too. We can talk about it outside of here.
Right.
Trust, I just
Okay.
am saying for your best interest, honey, you know how to get a hold of me privately. I would end it.
No, Laura, she blocked me, and I have the proof that she blocked me.
Okay, guys.
Like, I don't know what the fuck I did to people to make people hate me so fucking bad. Like, really, explain that to me. What the fuck did I do to make people hate me so fucking bad? I never once talked shit about people up inside of my box. I've never once put people fucking down. I never once got on this app and started fucking bullying people. All I did was show the house conditions that I lived in to try to get people to help me save a fucking child. That is all I fucking did. I what, Laura? I what? Because it's pretty funny that you were all friendly with all of us just a couple fucking weeks ago. Pretty fucking funny. Also pretty funny. Let's see if it actually fucking works. Where I can actually show proof. Oh no, it won't fucking work. Wait, hold up. Yeah, it will. Hold up. Hold up. Green screen. Looky there. Looky there. Oh, wow. Magically. Hold up. Let's see why it's not freaking working. So I send the messages, but yeah, I blocked. I blocked you, apparently. So where did I block you? Because I was still trying to send you a message when you blocked me. And if I was gonna block you, why the fuck would I even text message you in the first place? Trying to be the bigger fucking person, trying to figure out where the fuck you heard your information, because I never once called CPS. Then, again, we were friends. Apparently, I've never fucking seen you anywhere in the brightest days of fucking sunshine of the earth. But, I mean, apparently, I fucking blocked you, which is kind of funny. I mean, more lies. But that's okay. Trust, take me off the big box, please. So again,
Okay, well, I think what you need to do, Char, is contact your mom and have a talk
I
with
am. She
her.
says she has no clue what I'm talking about. So Lulu, send me the proof of where you were apparently talking to my mom. But wait, you won't send that either, because you blocked me. So, yeah, Lash, how am I supposed to deal with it when the main person blocks me that but gets up in a panel? Like, she got up in a panel earlier, said that I was talking shit about my family, and then apparently I called CPS on trust. Then gets off of the fucking panel, and when I try to privately message her, she blocks me. Then, as I come over to talk to Trust to see what he's doing and to tell him about the good news that I had today, magically, she's up in the panel talking shit about me, but then once when she realizes that I pop in, guess what? She bounces like a bitch. So how am I supposed to take it to a private message when I'm blocked? Because apparently, me, Mouthy, and Clips are the one who called CPSs from what I'm being told, which is hilarious because I don't even talk to fucking Mouthy, first of all. And second of all, I don't even know who fucking Clips is. And why would I call CPS on you when I literally just watched CPS walk out of the child's house and absolutely do absolutely fucking nothing for that child? Matter of fact, why would I call CPS on you when I literally cried to you in a private message trust and said they're not going to do anything about this child?
Okay, well, this is where I'm gonna end my live for tonight.